All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Feed the Kids 2022. I am SuperSonic. You may have seen me a couple days ago running Mario 1 and the Lost Levels warpless. But now we're pretty much running what I'm more used to. That's the classic Sonic series. So originally I was going to play 1, 2, and 3 and Knuckles separately, but we're going to do all of those 3 games together in one run. So it's going to be back to back to back. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on Sonic 1 here. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so for the first game of the series, we're going to be playing this glitchless. And hope you like Green Hill, by the way. So we've seen this zone plenty of times across a lot of like remakes and re-releases and whatnot. So it is a pretty iconic zone. So since we don't have the spin dash to utilize for this game yet, we're just gonna be kind of rolling around and all that. So that is Act 1, and as you can see, whenever we get under 30 seconds, it'll give us a time bonus of 50,000 points, which roughly counts down to, I believe, 6 seconds. So we would normally run this under in-game time, but since we're doing a trilogy run, we do this under RTA style. So normally, like, we would just count the time that we get on each stage and add them up together. In this case, we're gonna grab these speed shoes here, take this top route. You can also go the bottom route too, and it is possible to save an extra second from it, but it's really not worth it in this format, so. And just like that, we're done with Green Hill 2. So the time bonus actually decreases over time. So if you get like over 30 seconds, it'll be 10,000 points. Then I think it's like a minute for like a 4,000, then 3,000, so on and so forth. But hopefully we won't be seeing like levels for very long. Like hopefully it'll just be in a short time. All right, so for Green Hill 3, grabbing this invincibility, we take this top route here. We're gonna see if we can carry over all the way here. We got 4 bounces to do if I can make it on this first one. There's 1, there's 2, 3. Are we gonna get the 4th one? And then right as Robotnik spawns, we're right on top of him. Getting 7 quick hits and then get the last one. And that is Green Hill. So we're done with that. We got rid of Robotnik fairly quickly there. And now we got Marble Zone coming up. This is what I like to call Damage Boost City, because there's gonna be a lot of damage boosting we're gonna do in this level, or this zone rather. So as long as we don't bonk into anything here, we can catch the early cycle of the platforms. Well, basically first cycle. There is a 0 cycle you can catch, but sometimes it's pretty tight to go through that. So we got the first cycle. And if we can just do the damage boost strat properly, there's a couple of damage boosts we have to do in this next section here. Gonna wait for these spikes to go up, roll underneath. Oh, didn't quite roll off the ledge. Yeah, we did not get crushed. It is pretty easy to get crushed there. And then we're gonna take our second damage boost to go up on this ledge up here. And we should finish this level in about 53. Sometimes that Buzz Bomber can be in the way. There we go. As you saw there, a little over 30 seconds, so we got like 5,000 points there. Countdown's a little faster that way. All right, Marble 2. That's when we got more damage boosting to do. First, we're just gonna traverse through here. Some short hops. Get this block out of the way. If we timed this correctly, we should damage boost to the right, which we didn't. So we got damage boosted to the left. Now I have to see if I can get these platforms. Okay, we actually got the platforms. Usually I would just damage boost into the lava to go to the right. But that actually worked out in our favor there, so that's pretty good. We might end up getting hit by a lava bubble. Nope, we didn't. We barely avoided it. A lot of these enemies and platforms are on a global cycle, so they'll just be moving as we're traversing through the game. And that lava shower can be pretty deceiving. Their hitbox is actually right in the middle, and it's pretty short too. Well, not short, like narrow, I guess. Probably the right way to put it. Like directly in the center. Okay, we managed to use the invincibility there to climb up a little faster instead of having to wait for the spike chandelier to come back down. All right, now we got marble number 3. Let's see if we can do some short hops here on this section, using the blocks above to kind of not put too much air into the jump, but we'll be able to land back onto the heavyweights. So I got a bit of a little side scroller here. Really not much you can do in this part until the lava shoots us upward. We're gonna stand on this like that. And here comes the lava. Okay, that jump there is actually a frame perfect jump. Pretty tough to get sometimes. And here, kind of notice I didn't get crushed by that corner there. That's because I'm using my horizontal momentum. Did not get crushed. If I didn't have any speed there, then I would get crushed there, and it'll take us back to the beginning of the level. All right, now we got Robotnik again. We're gonna be seeing him quite a bit. And there we go, he's done. And we're done with marble. All right, so next zone coming up is a spring yard. Spring yard is one of those stages where it's easy to go fast, but it's also easy to mess up. Kind of like in the middle of the road there. Gonna grab these speed shoes, and we're gonna try to finish this level in less than 30 seconds, but because we got caught by those bumpers there. Okay, we should still be fine. Just gotta make sure we catch this. There we go. We'll jump here. Get through that little corridor. Just barely ran out of speed shoes, but that's fine. Still made it through. Okay, so for Spring Yard Act 2, what we're gonna do in the beginning is we're gonna jump into the screen boundary and bounce off the spring. That way, we will be able to bounce upward onto this, the bumper that's coming up. If we didn't do that, it will just send us straight backwards. It has something to do with subpixels, so. All right, just gonna carry on over here. Do like a big jump over those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Barely got over that. Now we got these blue guys. I like to call them Randy and Orton because they can tend to hit you out of nowhere with an RKO. But we're not gonna let them do that. So. Barely got the good roll there. Hey, Spring Yard Act 3. We're gonna go left a little bit at the beginning of the stage. And then we're gonna go right. Do a roll here. And if done correctly, we should not get hit by those spike balls because it takes a second for the rings to come up after you hit the ring box. And sometimes those spike balls can be quite troublesome. Next, we're gonna take this top route here. Gonna get on this, this triangle sandwich, as I like to call it. You have to do like a tiny jump to get your momentum going, and then another big jump right at the edge of it so you can make it up there. Otherwise, you'll miss. It's really easy to miss that jump too. All right, got the swoosh strat. We just go into the corridor without having to use the half pipe section. I just clipped through the spring. That's cool. Thought I bounced on it. That's fine. Now we got Robotnik coming up. 4, 5. Missed a hit, so we're gonna have to get one more hit up here. There we go. So already we are 3 zones down in Sonic 1. We're heading into Labyrinth Zone, which is our first of 3 water levels. And this level can be pretty long, unless you take this route here, which I will show you. As we traverse through this section here, there's going to be a switch coming up. This one right here. We take this switch, we take this platform to go upward, and for whatever reason, this tiny platform appears. And this will cut away like over 1.5 minutes or so of the stage itself. Because if we go through the regular route, it'll take us about 2+ minutes to get through. And we don't want to see that, so this is the faster route. Save a bunch of time here. And finish the stage in about 46 seconds, so that's pretty good. Yo, what's up, Infinite Mystery? Thanks for the GL. All right, Labyrinth Zone Act 2. If anyone gets freaked out with the drowning music, I apologize in advance. We will be hearing that a couple times. Just saying. All right, so we're gonna head up here. Okay, we're gonna hit this ring box to uncover our switch, and we're gonna grab this invisibility box here. We're gonna try to carry this towards the last enemy of this level. Otherwise, we'll end up getting hit, and we don't want that to happen. So traverse through here. Okay, we should be able to hit this guy. Yep, there we go. Take this left side. They didn't quite catch that platform, that's okay. That's only a little tidbit of the drowning music. Yo, hope everybody's having a good day so far. Raising money for Feed the Kids. Already at over $2,500 raised. It's pretty amazing. Still got plenty of runs left to go. Oh, whoops. Should be fine. Let me see. Ah, I was gonna go for Bubbleless, but no, we can't. So if I didn't land on that ledge there, I would have been set up perfectly to get Bubbleless in this level. But we're gonna have to grab a bubble, unfortunately, which is fine. I mean, just lose a few seconds. Gonna use the piano roll technique to press the A, B, and C buttons to let go of those bars quicker. All right, bubble dude, give me a bubble, please. Any second now. Wow, okay. That guy was being very trolly. If I didn't get that bubble, yeah, I would have been dead, so. Luckily we got it. All right, now we gotta climb up here. Jump please, thank you. Okay, let's see if we can get the... No, dang it. So the 2 strats that I wanted to go for in this level, we unfortunately did not get. So I tried to go for a boss skip there. Robotnik's hitbox is towards the left side. And there is a way to get on the right side of him by doing like a short hop and land on the step. But we didn't quite get that, so we were kind of stuck underneath him. I guess I freak people out with the drowning music, huh? But we don't have to hear that for a while now, so should be safe. All right, Starlight 1. This is like the calm before the storm, pretty much. The first 2 levels of Starlight are fairly short. Oh, I did not get my roll there. Let's try that again. There we go. This roll here. I think we're just gonna finish above 30 here. No, right at 30. Okay, that's fine. All right, Starlight Act 2. This is another short level. If done correctly, of course. So the same thing as we did in Spring Yard 2. Jump into the spring. Get a jump here. We actually got the frame perfect jump to land on up on that ledge, and then I screwed that section up. Nice. Oh well, no biggie. At least we made it up here. All right, now we're gonna take this top route over here. Ah, those moving platforms were in a bad cycle, so. All right, Starlight 3. This is a very annoying level. Gonna see if I can get a big jump at the beginning here. If not, then we'll just have to play the level normally. Let's see what happens. Ah, we missed it. So there's like 2 frame perfect jumps you have to do on that little tiny slope. And there's like a bump there too. So if you manage to get both of those jumps, you'll be able to make it up on this platform that I'm on right now in much quicker time. Fortunately, that didn't happen, which is all right. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on this good cycle for this here. Oh, barely made it. All right. Now we're going to carry this invincibility to the boss fight. And this boss fight's pretty dumb too. I just missed that first hit. All right, we'll just have to fight him normally now. So I'm trying to do the piano roll technique to get a jump as soon as I land, and that'll give Sonic more jump height. But this boss fight's very annoying to deal with, so. No biggie. All right, so we got Scrap Brain coming up. This is the last zone of this game, not counting Final Zone, but Final Zone is pretty much just like the last fight or the Act 2 of Scrap Brain. So here we're gonna go into this, pick up on these ice cream sandwiches, and we should be able to catch this platform cycle at 15 on the in-game time. There we go. Take this top route here, see what happens. Ah, we actually made it. So that actually saves about 4 seconds. That is pretty finicky to do because of the spinning platforms. But this is a good level right here. All right. Scrap Brain 2 is coming up. We're gonna be inside Robotnik's secret base, which is why I tend to call it, like, you know, not really counting Final Zone as a Zone 7. This is pretty much part of it. Wow, okay. Didn't think I was gonna hit that flamethrower. Oh, get up there. These gears are very finicky too. Like sometimes, like when you jump, you get like a very weird angle. Okay, intentionally take a hit on that flamethrower there. A little late, that's okay. It is actually very possible to avoid all of those without taking damage. And it sets up the rest of the level pretty nicely as well. But we will have to take intentional hits on the buzzsaws coming up here. Get a bounce off of that. There we go. Take an intentional hit there. Okay, where's it swinging? Right in my face. Just swell. All right, no problem. We're almost done with this level anyway. Where's this going? Left. All right. Get right through that. Excellent. Okay, now we're gonna see a tiny cutscene here. So there's Robotnik. We're just gonna stand on the left side here, and as soon as it breaks off, we're just gonna jump into it. Now we're in Scrap Brain 3, aka Labyrinth 4. And this level can also be really long as well, but there is a quick route to go through. Finish it in about 20-ish seconds or so. Okay, gonna jump up here. Going down into that section is very bad. You don't want to do that. There you go, 20 seconds. Now we got final zone. What we're gonna do here is hold right all the way. We're gonna set up a RNG manipulation. And as long as we hit Robotnik and let go of all of our inputs, it's gonna give him a set pattern here. So the top pistons are 1 and 3, bottom pistons are 2 and 4. And the order of the fight is 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3. There's number 2. Third hit, no, fourth hit's gonna be number 4. And as long as you do this correctly, it'll be like this every single time. It doesn't matter which version of Sonic 1 you play, like of the Genesis release. Although I don't think this actually works in the GBA version, which is the worst version, I'd say. Okay, let's hit number 6. We've got 2 more to go. All right, final hit coming up. There we go. Now one more thing we got to do is do a decap on Robotnik. Decapitación. There we go. And that is the end of game 1. I'm going to go into game 2 right away, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. All right, so starting off, we have Tails with us as a partner now. And we have Spin Dash, which will be our main form of movement in this game. So normally we have Tails because he will help us out for a couple strats in Chemical Plant 2 and Metro 3. Oh, I guess we're gonna go up here and completely miss the extra life. That's pretty cool too. I've never seen that happen before. That was a pretty rough Emerald Hill one. Normally you want to finish this level in 20 seconds, but we got a 26, so I got to turn in my speedrunner card to Shadow B. What happens if you don't hit him on the way out? Nothing happens. Yeah, it's just going to send you straight to the ending sequence. All right, Emerald Hill number 2. Grab these speed shoes. Gonna get a big jump here to bounce off that monkey. Gonna take this bottom route here. That's fine. I guess we don't really need to go that way. Kind of wanted to get the shield there, but no problem. All right, so now we're gonna get 4 hits here. Take an intentional hit, so Tails gets 2, and then we'll get the last 2 here. And we're done with Emerald Hill 1. Or Emerald Hill 2, that is. All right, coming up next is Chemical Plant. And these stages can be particularly short, as long as we take these routes correctly here. Okay, gonna do a spin dash. Gonna take this bottom route here. It is actually possible to catch this cycle. Saves about roughly 3 seconds or so. And there's also a level wrap you can do in the beginning of the stage, but it is a lot of frame perfect stuff, so not even worth going for in the marathon setting. All right, so in Chemical Plant Act 2, this is where we needed Tails. We're gonna be opening a door that you normally cannot open, and it'll pretty much cut away 2/3 of the stage. So if we can do this correctly here, there's also a backup we can do in case we miss this. So do a 3-tap spin dash at the beginning, bounce off this guy, jump here, and then we're gonna have the door open. There we go. Get the path swapper, take us to the bottom route there. That's already like about 2/3 of the stage erased. Go up here. All right, and we got the boss fight. As long as Tails doesn't hit him, the iframes will be connected to whichever character hits him. And if Tails ends up hitting Robotnik, then I would be going right through him, and we don't want that to happen. So there we go. That's already done with Chemical Plant. And now we're heading into Aquatic Ruin Zone. And also, as whenever we get over 10,000 points on that total on the bottom of the score countdown, it'll give us a continue. So even if we end up getting a game over and whatnot, we have a lot of continues to spend away. Okay. Let's see if we can get these speed shoes here. There we go. If we end up landing in the water while having speed shoes, it will take away the speed. It'll just pretty much make you into regular Sonic again while the music is going faster. And also every 50,000 points on your main score will give you an extra life. So we'll be getting a lot of lives and continues in this game. And hopefully we won't be using any continues. All right, so Aquatic Ruin 2, we're gonna take the raw water this time. It is actually faster to go this route. Like without having to do the mini zip and whatnot. Did end up jumping early there. Let's kind of see if we can set up for a coin flip. Yep, got major height on that spring. Ah, got caught by the subpixel there. No biggie. Oh, the early spin dash there. I was trying to set up for a quick kill. As long as you stand on the left side of that totem pole and keep spin dashing into him, there is a frame where when Robotnik's hammer is going downward and you end up getting a hit, it will send him off flying and you get exploding animals instead. It does save quite a bit of time because it doesn't do the exploding animation for Robotnik. But unfortunately, we fell off the totem pole, so no problem. At least we're heading into Casino Night. All right, grab these speed shoes here. Got the invincibility. And Tails is gonna spaz out quite a bit here. Completely normal. Okay, take this top route. Okay, got the flipper clip. That's good. That'll save us about 2 seconds. Pretty quick level. Now we got Act 2. There are 2 flipper clips I'm going to try to go for. One of them is with pause buffering, and then the other one isn't. It'd probably potentially save it a little more time as well, but sometimes it's tough to get. Okay, gonna head up this way to grab the speed shoes here. And we're gonna grab another set of speed shoes. But it is actually very possible to get crushed there. I had to slow it down just a little bit. Okay, bounce off that bumper, head over here. Okay, let me see if I can do this. All right, we got the first flipper clip. There will be plenty of pause buffering for some of these strats that I do it for. The second one. All right, we got both flipper clips. Excellent. Now we got the boss fight inside a pinball machine. I'm gonna try to just bounce on them for the remainder of the hits. I'm kind of holding the A button just a little bit so it'll keep me in the air. Otherwise, I'll just go right through and hit the electric spark, which we don't want that to happen. All right, now we save the animals. You could actually look up as well to make the animals despawn a lot quicker. Saves a little bit of time for RTA, but not too much. So now we're heading into Hilltop Zone. It's gonna be a mini zip that we'll be going for in the middle of the stage. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. All right, nice. Got that jump up there. And then we're just gonna intentionally drop down into the lava here. Do a little bit of a mini zip. It is actually possible to go a little further than that, but I tend to just kind of crash into the wall there. All right, just take an intentional hit to keep our momentum going. And we're done with Act 1. All right, so for Hilltop Act 2, I'm gonna try to catch some cycles. Do need a really good spin dash at the beginning here, as well as a jump. That's good. Just gotta keep our momentum going. Okay, we might just miss the cycle, which is okay. Oh, we're definitely gonna miss it now. Didn't get a jump off of that. That's okay. All right. Spin jump here. All right, we just landed on that platform. And it's actually possible to hard lock there if you hit the Loch Ness monster looking thing. Got the boss fight, gotta watch out for tails. Okay, he did not get the hit. Oh, I thought I got the last hit, but thankfully Tails got it for me. So I guess I have to thank him, right? Thanks, Tails. Alrighty. So now we're heading into Mystic Cave Zone, which is probably one of my favorite zones in the game. Music, aesthetic. It's just really cool. Alright, just gonna get some speed off of that spin dash. No problem. Gonna take an intentional hit on that guy, just drop down here. Okay, then we're gonna jump up on these spikes to go through that bridge there. Oh, I almost got crushed. That was really close. Very close call on that. All right, so Mystic Cave Act 2. Gotta open the door right at the start here. Either you can open it or Tails can open it. Wouldn't really matter. Then we're just gonna go up on this route here. See if we can get a pretty decent spin dash. It is actually possible to bypass that that bridge there. Did too much of a rev there on the spin dash. Needed only a 3 tap there. I did a 6 tap. As far as the spin dashing goes, 6 revs will give you maximum speed. So you kind of hear me say like, oh, I gotta do a 6 tap spin dash or a 3 tap spin dash. That's because there are certain instances where I have to go either full speed or like half speed or something like that. But depending on the type of spin dash I end up doing, that'll pretty much determine like if I'll be able to make it through or not. So we are now roughly about halfway through the game. We got Oil Ocean coming up right here. So for Oil Ocean Act 1, we're gonna be taking the bottom route, which is the oil route. And it is actually pretty easy to die as well, because the kill plan is like pretty low as well. So just kind of go through here. You kind of see there's 4 different waves of oil. If we end up getting on the 4th wave, we'll end up dying, so gotta watch out for that. All right, there we go. Last section here. Just gotta keep jumping, and then on this one, we should land up here. There we go. All right, excellent. Okay, Oil Ocean 2, we're gonna be going for a level wrap to get to the boss fight. And the level wrap is a horizontal underflow glitch, and it'll pretty much give us a lot of speed. It'll shoot us to the left side, and then it'll put us all the way to the end of the level. I'm gonna take an intentional hit here. Now we have like pseudo supersonic physics. We're able to move faster and jump higher. And we're gonna use this to clip inside this wall here and then zip. So now we're pretty much at the end of the level. We just gotta wait for the camera to catch up, and then we will be fighting the boss here. 3, 4, the one cycle. All right, we're done with that. Okay, we got Metropolis coming up. These 3 levels are very annoying to deal with. There is going to be a strat that I will go for at the start of this one. It was actually recently found by Joey Baby, who's one of the top runners of this game. And it can save a lot of time, but I need Tails. There we go. Come here, Tails. Oh no, Tails. Let me see if Tails can spawn up here. Where you at? Tails? Guess he's not gonna spawn. All right, I guess we're not gonna do the strat then. Tails just had to be done. All right, we'll just have to do the old-fashioned way. And people say Tails is helping. Now he shows up. Well then, all right. Come here, Tails. We need him for this part right here. Could actually run this game without Tails, but as far as the strats for like Chemical Plant 2 and then Metropolis 3, it'll be a little longer. Tails, stay right there. Okay, we're gonna do a thing called a screen wrap, which is a vertical wrap. And whenever you have stages that are infinitely vertical, you're able to kind of object phase through various items and just kind of go into another portion of the level. Alrighty, so for Metropolis Act 2, we're gonna go for a level wrap here. So we're going to go ahead and take a damage boost into this. Go right down. Jump into this wall here. There we go. Now we're pretty much at the end of the level. We just gotta cross the signpost. And it's glitched out, which is pretty nice. And now Act 3, this is the main reason we needed Tails here. Otherwise, the level itself is actually not too bad, but it is roughly 2 minutes long, so. But this could also take me a long time too to get this set up correctly, so this will probably take me a few tries. Okay. Come on. Ah, Tails. So I'm going to be doing a lot of pause buffering for this section because I need to be in the tippy-toe state. And then Tails is supposed to walk off this platform. There we go. And that's it. All right. It took a little longer than I expected, but now we should be at the boss fight here. And there could be instances where the rings can fall through the ground. So we just got to be careful of that happening. All right, we got 4 hits there. That's actually pretty good. Okay, we got 2 more hits to go. There we go. All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. At least we're out of the level. And now we have a 2-minute and 6-second auto scroller called Sky Chase. It is actually possible to get a 205, but we're not going to be going for that because it is like a very dumb strat. So yeah, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And we're just going to sit up here for about 45 of it. So anyway, how's it going, chat? Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Thanks for joining in for RGL's Feed the Kids Marathon. Also, good time to stay hydrated too. Oh, we have a $100 donation from Dokolo. Yo, thank you very much for the $100 donation. Message saying, always glad to help out a good cause. Good stuff. Yo, let's go. Love to see those donations coming in. All right, now we got to move a little bit here. Imagine speedrunning an auto-scroller, right? You can only save 1 second by doing a really dumb spin dash at the end of the level, but it's not worth it, really. Oh, well, okay. I guess that guy didn't agree with me. What's up, Dundu, Japsy Man, Equivocal Gamer? I saw Tsunami Cat was here earlier too. What's up, Jason? Also, this cloud pattern back here, we call it Marge Kong. It's like a mixture of King Kong and Marge Simpson. I'm sure I probably ruined everybody's visions there, so you're welcome. All right, so I was just gonna stay spin dash over here, and we should lose control once the timer hits 206. All right, now we have Wing Fortress coming up over here. This is the Sonic's only stage. If you're playing Tails alone, it'll be Tails as well, so. But we're not gonna have Tails with us for this level. Take this bottom route. Take an intentional hit on that propeller there. And we're gonna set up Slope Glitch. So this glitch in particular is actually exclusive to the Sonic Classics cart, which is what I'm playing on. This does not work in the original cartridge. Although this trick right here does, like just getting Slope Glitch again, but it's just to kind of guarantee it. But if done correctly, I should be able to clip through here. And if this is done correctly, I should be able to set up a spin dash. There we go. This is going to be a quick kill on this guy. Gonna do a big jump, land on here, and we look up. Get this really glitched out Sonic sprite here. Yo, what's up, Slim Tor? So now, just gonna have a little bit of a cutscene here of us chasing Robotnik. Gonna head into Death Egg Zone, which is the last zone of this game. And then we will be moving on to our final game, which is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So as you see, I have the original carts here. So right after this game is done, I'll be switching to this cartridge. Well, cartridges, since we got the lock-on technology there. Like a 143, I think. Yeah. All right, so for Silver Sonic, which is boss number 1, we're gonna set up a spin dash here, do 4 hits, and release the spin dash as we turn it into a ball. And then get the last 4 hits there. Now we're gonna get the final fight, which is the Death Egg robot. Now we're gonna stand right back here. This one takes 12 hits to beat. Oh, I got a diagonal jump there. I mean, that's a bummer. So we gotta fight Silver Sonic again, unfortunately. This boss fight can be pretty annoying as well. There we go. All right, round 2. And yeah, the jetpack on this thing doesn't have a hitbox, but the flame does. So we're able to hit Robotnik's back. All right, that's better. There we go, that should be 10 hits. We need 2 more. All right. And that concludes Sonic 2 on Fade Out. Switch cartridges. All right, last game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Go Sonic only. I do have a backup file just in case. All right, and we're gonna be doing this with Sonic only. We don't need Tails for this one. Is this live or a rerun? This is a rerun. Alright, just gonna take this top route. Oh, we're not gonna take the top route here. That's fine. We'll just go the bottom route and get hit by the spikes. No big deal. Just a typical start of zone 1 of each game. There's always something wrong happening. Tails is helping. Not in this case. So Sonic has this insta shield here. So when I was a kid, I thought that insta shield was the most pointless thing ever, but we didn't realize how actually OP it is, and we'll be seeing it utilized quite a bit in this run. Nice Subpixel. So this insta shield will expand our hitbox and also protect Sonic, and you can actually deal damage this way as well. Alright, 101. Alright. So as compared to the other, like the first two games, this one, the zones are actually connected together. So right into Act 2, don't have a screen transition for it. We'll only see screen transitions upon exiting Act 2 to go into the length zone. Alright, so we're gonna go here, utilize our bubble shield, which we will not be seeing very often. So there are 3 elemental shields in this game. You got the bubble shield, the fire shield, and the lightning shield. Ideally, the lightning shield is the best shield in the game because you have a double jump. Fire shield's pretty good too because you have an air dash in which you can go faster. And each shield has like their own strengths and weaknesses. So now we're gonna try to set up a thing called cutscene skip. Not sure if that's gonna work, but we'll try it anyway. I'm just kind of holding right. There's kind of like a mini cutscene here. And we're gonna set up a spin dash. Gonna be counting 7 trees, and on the 7th tree, I'm gonna set up a spin dash there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spin dash. Then we're just gonna bounce our Robotnik here. And then get back to safety with our second jump. There we go, get rid of that. Now if this is done correctly, which I'm not sure if I did, should be able to skip this cutscene here. Let's see if we did. Yep, so that skips the Knuckles cutscene, which is roughly a 5-second time save. Now we're in Hydro City Zone. So like the first 3 levels are pretty much glitchless for the most part. Once we get into Hydro 2, that's where the fun happens. Gonna be seeing a lot of broken gameplay here. Oh, gotta let go of that. All right, gonna stay here, get the path swap, do a bit of a swag run there. Get up on top of this platform. I'm gonna use the insta shield to bounce off that guy. Ah, whoops. And sometimes the insta shield can also help you get above ground in like certain places. Ah, it's only 3 hits. This is the washing machine boss, as I like to call it. Now we're just gonna get him up here. Okay, dude. I see ya. Alright, just gonna set up here. So now for Act 2, we're gonna be taking intentional death to unload Act 1 from it, because we're gonna try to go for a level wrap here. There are 2 ways to do this level in particular. There's like a faster level wrap, which can be a little difficult at times, but if we don't get this one, there is a backup, which will take about 30 seconds more. So we take that intentional death. Get a clip in here. And then we should be at the boss fight here. All right, We made it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Our botting is done. Actually switching controllers for Marble Garden here. Because there's like a strat where I need to have like really good spin dashes. And usually I won't be able to get that. Alright, Marble Garden, let's do this. And this level is infinitely vertical. So we're going to be utilizing the screen wrap here like we did in Sonic 2. Alright, so it didn't quite get what I wanted there, but that's okay. We'll just take it back up. Okay, so for this level, there's going to be plenty of screen wraps here. Go spin dash there, so that should take us to the speed shoes here. So we're going to be utilizing another screen wrap to clip inside a spring. Then we can clip inside a wall. Just like so. So that'll skip like a big chunk of the level. And this is the reason why I switched controllers, is for this boss fight here. This boss fight can be pretty annoying. And then we'll switch back after I beat this guy. It may take a couple tries, but as I mentioned, I do have a backup file just in case. All right, let's see if this works. There we go. So this is the Act 2 boss that we're fighting in Act 1. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate here for a moment. Okay, we got him. So I'm actually at the far right of the screen now. And I have to hit this capsule while I'm inside the wall. See if I can get it. Nope. Okay, I have to see where I'm at here. And there I am. Then we're gonna spawn Tails, and that'll finish Act 1. However, there's a caveat to this. Oh, I accidentally hit reset too early. That kept me back at, okay, that's fine. We'll just go straight to here. So what was supposed to happen there is after the score countdown is over, it's gonna send me to Act 2. And it's only gonna show up for like 3 seconds. But it's gonna take us directly to the carnival night. But the thing is, since we didn't complete an Act 2 there, it'll keep us in Marble Garden on the file select screen. But while I was switching controllers, it accidentally reset on its own, so it would have kept me on Marble Garden. So we're just gonna use our backup file for the rest of the run here. No problem though. Still be seeing the rest of the game. So now we utilize the wheel glitch. I cannot jump out of this, otherwise I'll lose it. So we have to fight this thing without jumping. So we landed on this spinning top here. Gonna roll off onto this guy. And this guy only takes 4 hits, so you get him here. Okay, then crouch down to pan the camera, and we're just gonna bring the signpost like right away, like so. So I can still spin dash, and the only way I can jump is if I'm on an object itself. If I'm just on the ground like I am right now and I jump, I will lose the wheel glitch, which we don't want happening. Let's see if we can get this correctly here. Okay, jump up here. And dash. Okay. This is fine. Set up a spin dash. Oh no! Oh, I think I'm stuck. Let's see if we can get through here. This might not work. So what was supposed to happen there? I was supposed to spin dash, but I accidentally let go of it. So now I'm like stuck up here, but let me see if I can still manage to get through this. If not, we'll have to try it again. Is this gonna work? Is it gonna stop me somewhere? I think it's gonna stop me here. Yeah, it did stop me there. Okay, we're gonna have to try that again. I knew this level was gonna be a problem. So yeah, the Sonic 3 portion of this run is very brutal. But when we get to the Ann Knuckles portion of it, it should get a little easier. Oh, I guess we're just gonna do that. Let's try it again. Didn't quite get the setup there that I wanted. Okay, let's try this again. So you kind of see Sonic's head will touch the wheel. We end up getting wheel glitch. And we should be swinging over here. There we go. Okay. There you go. Okay, back to this fight. I'm gonna stand right about here. Gonna watch for the spinning top. There we go, land on it, set up a spin dash. That first hit is not gonna hit us. But we will take an intentional hit there, just to kind of get back on this top. Roll off here. Okay, then we got one more hit to go. There we go. And do that same exact thing, just kind of pan the camera down. Okay, let's see if I can get my spin dashes properly here. And of course, since the time bonuses are actually a little different in this game. If it's under a minute, you get 50,000 points, and anything above that will just kind of decrease over time. All right, here we go. Okay, just kind of reverse through here. There we go. Okay. See if I can set up the spin dash this time. There we go. And it will stop me somewhere in the middle of this level. And I'm gonna do some pause buffering as well. Toss me there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're good. All right, that works. Just made it. All right, here we go. Now we're into the boss fight. So we skipped like the Barrel of Doom section, which I'm sure a lot of us were stuck when we were kids playing this game. All right, we're done with Carnival Night. So at the end here, gonna reset the console. That is basically a cutscene skip. Then we just go into our next zone, which is Ice Cap. I get the jam a little bit, get the hydrate a little bit too for like 20 seconds. Get to hear some jams, you know. All right, now we play the game. Okay, we're gonna try to attempt a boss skip in this level. Okay, so we're gonna land on this platform, do a pause buffer there, get stuck to get slope glitch. Now we're just gonna go through here. I'm gonna watch for a penguin. it is. Hold right, hit a spring. Now we're in Knuckles' area. And jump here. Jump there. Jump here. Okay, now we're gonna see if we can skip the boss. Okay, I think we were gonna get it. So now we're out of bounds into the Act 2 area. We're still in Act 1, keep in mind. Okay, just kind of swing through here. Then we're gonna go into this tunnel where it's covered in snow. And that's it. So now we're into launch base. Okay, now we're gonna, in this level, we're gonna be taking the flybot here. It's gonna be a little bit of an escort mission. Gonna grab this fire shield so we can get a potential hit into the elevator coming up here. And if done correctly, I should be able to spin dash inside. Like so. Okay, now I got a pause buffer for a correct frame. 2, 3, 4. All right, good. So now we got the level wrap here. And this is gonna send us to Knuckles' boss area. And in this part, we're gonna be fighting 2 of these things, but we need to kill one of them right now. 1, 2, oh, that's not good. I'm not sure if this is gonna be good enough. We'll see. Oh, this might hit me. No, I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hit him. And that is the end of Act 2. And Peacock. So what happened there? That second boss fight was treated as the main boss fight in Act 2. So we're just pretty much able to trick the game into thinking we fought the boss fight of this level. And that is the end of that. But once the score countdown is done, we reset the console and then go into Mushroom Hill. Yo, AK, thanks for the raid, buddy. Just in time for more broken shenanigans. Now we see Knuckles here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to clip inside this door. And that jump might be a little too high. Let's see. So I gotta be pause buffering for a bit. That's not the right frame. Okay. So I need to use a door to clip into the ground. And it is also very easy to get crushed here too. I'm like trying to play a little cautious here. There we go, now we got it. Now we're just gonna go through this wall here and we're gonna jump down 1 level. So since we can't really see where Sonic is, we're just gonna use visual cues for this. Okay, there we go. And the camera down, set up the zip. So now the boss fight is gonna spawn much slower than usual. So we're gonna use this to our advantage. Get 5 hits and get the final hit here. And we're gonna set up right about there. We're gonna see mushrooms appear out of nowhere. So we're actually underground right now, in which we cannot really see that. So for Act 2, we're just gonna go right in here. And we're gonna jump down 3 times. So jump down 3 levels basically. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And then we're gonna get this here. And now we skipped about 2/3 of the stage. So normally the color palette here will be more of a grayish kind of green color. But since we didn't trigger this color palettes, we still have like the normal palette here. Like, this may be the beginning, like the beginning of the broken stuff, but there's a lot more shenanigans gonna happen. Ah, I got hit accidentally. We're gonna lose our fire shield. few more hits on this guy. There we go. All right, we are done with Mushroom Hill. Just gonna wait for the score countdown to finish. Okay, do the cutscene skip again. Into falling battery. So we're gonna be setting up another glitch. Gonna pan the camera down, do a spin dash into a pause, and we got as intended, by design, and intended. We're just gonna be casually going through walls here while having this really ridiculous sprite. All right, just gonna hold right the entire way from here. Okay, jump here, and now we're gonna fight Mr. Tickles. So this guy will hit himself 6 times. And on the last hit, we're gonna set up slope glitch again. Okay, got a few more hits to go. And we need the lightning shield as well. There we go. Stand on the corner, and we got slope glitch. Yeah, we jamming. Okay, so for Act 2, while we have slope glitch activated, gonna jump up here. Oh, I think I might have let go too early there. Still have slope glitch, right? Yeah. So I need to beat up on this corner. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold right. Flip into here. Excellent. So that did take a little bit of time, but that's all right. No big deal. Now we're gonna come up here. I'm gonna wait for these to come up, because sometimes you never know when they're gonna crush you. So. All right, we're gonna see if we can attempt a laser skip here instead of having to sit and wait around for the mini boss to pretty much do nothing for a little bit. I'm gonna try to clip on the other side of this beam here. There we go, got it. Took us like 3 tries to get that. And these clouds are perfectly normal. And there's like a hole in here for absolutely no reason. This is there. Now we just gotta wait for the thing to come up, the bridge. Best video game music? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we got Sonic Star in the chat, who's gonna be running Sonic CD 2011 right after this run. Definitely stay tuned for that. All right, now we gotta wait for the boss fight here. And intentionally lose our lightning shield. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, jump. And we're just gonna intentionally lose our rings just to get a shorter countdown on the score. There we go, get a glitched out explosion from Robotnik. That's flying battery. So now we have Sendopolis coming up. This can either go well or go bad. One of the two can happen. We'll find out. Okay, do a 2-tap spin dash. Gonna set up a subpixel manipulation. Flip into this slope and do a level wrap into the end of the level here. So that was actually really good that we were able to get that. Otherwise, we would have to play the entire stage of Sendopolis 1. Okay, now we got one of the other boring boss fights of this game. Got this gigantic robot thingy that is just gonna jump towards us. Do absolutely nothing. So we're just gonna spawn him here. There we go, he's awake. Now we just stand over here. So yeah, we're just gonna stand here, wait for this guy. Yeah, like even with the blink of an eye, like whichever zone I'm in, I'm probably in a different zone. So this will happen quite a bit. There will be some zones where we will play through. We'll find out. For this guy, we're just gonna take an intentional hits, spin dash into him to send him into the sand, and that's Sando 1. All right, so for Sando 2, this is also a infinitely vertical level, and we're gonna be utilizing quite a few screen wraps here. Two, then jump to just get that. You know what? I'm gonna keep it dark for a bit. We're gonna see if we can not spawn the ghost at all. I'm gonna jump up here. All right, so that capsule will contain ghosts, but we didn't hit it. However, the only way the ghost can appear is if I hit a checkpoint. And we're gonna see if we can actually avoid that. Okay, we didn't grab that checkpoint. Okay, we're gonna play this in the dark, kind of. As long as I don't touch a checkpoint. Okay, we're gonna try to go for a loop flip here. A little too short. Need a little bit of a higher jump there. There we go. Got loop clip. So now we're inside the wall, and we're going to be skipping the entire auto-scroller section with the rising sand. Okay. Spin dash here. Come to inside this wall. There we go. We skipped that entire auto-scroller section. Otherwise, that would have been about 2 minutes or so. Definitely don't want that to happen. And we still don't have any ghosts showing up. Kind of a nifty way. Okay, just utilize the lightning jump here. All right. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna make the ghost appear. Gonna grab this checkpoint, and there they are. And they're gone. Because we're at the boss fight already. And that's the level. Hardest strat in the game, hitting the capsule. All right, now we have Lava Reef coming up. One of my favorite songs in the game. Got some jams. There's gotta be some glitches we'll do here too. For this one, get a spin dash, and we are going to casually clip into this here. Oh, a little bit too early. There we go, that's better. So we just skipped a tiny chunk there. Like a little wrap around. Okay, then we're gonna go this way. And then there's gonna be an elevator clip that I'll be doing. Gonna do this. Get another chunk there. Okay, we're gonna keep the fire shield for a little bit. Up to a certain part. And then we're gonna intentionally lose it. Okay, let's climb up here. All right, we'll lose it there because we're gonna use the instant shield to fight the boss. All right. 3, 4, good. Now I'm gonna wait for this guy. 1, 2, 3, and we gotta do it one more time. 2, 3. There we go. All right, let me see if I can get monitor clip here. Nah, that's way too early. Yeah, I tried to set up for a monitor clip, but I got my pauses off. What monitor clip would have done is it'll clip me inside the ground, and then you can actually skip pretty much the entire stage. And you can save like over a minute from it. But since we didn't get that, we'll have to play through the entirety of Act 2. Up to a certain point, of course. There is an auto-scroller boss fight for Sonic, but we're going to be skipping that. Instead of triggering the Knuckles cutscene, we're going to be doing a stair clip into Knuckles' area, where he normally finishes the stage, and we'll end up finishing it there too. And head over to Hidden Palace. Alright, so we're just going to traverse through here. We may end up losing our fire shield. If that happens, that's fine too. Don't necessarily need it. Yeah, that's fine. Use the instant shield to protect us, but we're going to take an intentional hit here just to kind of get up on that ledge. Okay. Get through that little gap there. Oops. I actually want the lightning shield. There we go. All right, so we're going to be clipping inside the stair that's coming up very shortly here. Oh, thought I was able to get up on that platform. All right, right here. We try to clip into that second step. You have to do a spin dash, jump, and then you'll end up clipping in there eventually. There we go. Sends us into this area, which is Knuckles' area, and we have a floating death egg there for no reason. And just like that, we skip the boss fight. All right, Hidden Palace Zone. We're going to be fighting our old friend Knuckles. All right, here we go. Oh no. Does the Sonic Adventure. Like whenever they fight, and then they just say, oh no. They just kind of keep them locked here. Grab him in the corner, just like in the FGC. All right, and we have a bit of a cutscene here. And Knuckles is playing the air guitar for absolutely no reason. All right, there's really nothing we can do here. We can hit Robotnik as many times as we want, but he has like 255 HP here, which is impossible to grab. So now we're gonna see if we can get some slinkies here. That is not a complete slinky. All right, 1 slinky. 2 slinky. I guess that's all we can get. That's fine. At least we got a couple slinkies there. All right, Sky Sanctuary. This is actually a pretty short level. Idris Elba. Yeah, we just gotta get through the game so we can play base of ball for the fun. So this one is also an infinitely vertical level. And normally the stage will want you to fight Mecha Sonic 2 times before you actually fight him for real. But we're gonna be skipping 2 of those fights. Gonna be right up here, gonna initiate another screen wrap here. And this is why we need the lightning shield, so we can just make it up here safely. So we're at the top of the stage now. Oh, whoops. All right, now we head up here. And we're gonna intentionally lose the lightning shield. so we can use our insta shield to fight him. 5. There we go. Done. All right, that is Sky Sanctuary. We got one more zone to go. And that is Death Egg. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna grab that zipper to go through here. I'm gonna try this strat once. Might not work, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, I was trying to set up a zip there. You can actually skip about 30 seconds of the level by doing that, but it is pretty risky too. I wanted to try it at least once. We'll just play through the level normally, no big deal. All right, so instead we'll just play through the level. So what that mini zip would have done, it'll skip this entire section here, which I'll go through right now. Okay, so here's an interesting tidbit. So even though I have the lightning shield on right now, those those thunderbolts right there, they can still damage you. For whatever reason, I have no idea why, but even though you're protected from like the light beam itself, like some things just don't make sense, but it is what it is. Let's traverse through here. Alrighty, here we go. So yeah, if I ended up getting that mini zip correctly, I would have ended up over here. Kind of see like how much time that would have saved. But it is, again, as I mentioned, it is a pretty risky trick to do. And there's also a graviton skip you can do as well, but it is very easy to soft lock in this one. But it is definitely a lot faster than actually playing through this section here. Alrighty, we're gonna be approaching the onion rings. This is what I like to call onion rings. And now we're gonna be fighting Red Eye, and there's 2 phases to this guy. And this guy can sometimes be a run killer. Let's see how he behaves. 4, 5, 6. All right, that's good. That's phase 1. Now we got phase 2 coming up. Oh, boom. Ow, okay. Yeah, you can kind of see how annoying he can be. Can I please hit you? Grab a ring. Oh my gosh. That's how annoying Red Eye can be. Okay, so for Death Egg Act 2, we're gonna do exactly what we did in Hydro City 2, is intentionally take a death. That is to unload Act 1 from Act 2, because we're gonna do our final level wrap of the run. So take this intentional death. That unloads Act 1. So now for this section, we're gonna need the lightning shield. Oops. Okay, we're gonna have the stairs go back up. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate it here for a little bit. Finish. Okay, we're inside the wall. It's a frame too high. So what I tried to do there, I was trying to initiate a level wrap to go to the boss fight right away instead of having to play through the level, but we might as well just go through the level at that point. We're not gonna try multiple times. So this will be about 2.5 minutes slower, which is okay. Also, this upside down section can be a little annoying to deal with. What? How did that even hit me? That's strange. I'm not gonna question it. There's been some crazy shenanigans throughout the entire run anyway. And I'm sure a lot of folks are pretty confused with what I'm doing. Gotta love broken video games. Alright, so we don't have the lightning shields in this situation, which is okay. Just gotta let this platform to go up. Watch out for these missiles here. Okay, we're gonna avoid the onion rings. We're just gonna take the springs instead. Oops. No biggie. All right, we're almost at the end here. Skipping those onion rings as well. Oh, whoops. So yeah, the reason why we skip those onion rings is because the trail just goes aimlessly, and that just wastes a lot of time. Now we're pretty much towards the end of the level here. All right, and now we're gonna fight the Uwu boss, because it says Uwu every time. And we're gonna fight him upside down. So whenever he drops those mini cars, we're just gonna spin dash right into them to shoot him back up. If we end up missing this, like any of those, it'll actually screw up the entire cycle. So we wanna make sure that we don't miss any of these. And we wanna go into the elevator either. We're just gonna stay upside down for this duration. All right, got a few more hits to go. All right, one more. And this will set it back to normal here. And now for this last bit, we're just gonna do a spin dash here, and this is gonna cause the screen to shift. So on the right side, those two blocks out there, there's no ground. So if we end up going all the way to the right, we'll pretty much fall into the pit, and we don't want that to happen. So there's actually a pretty good reason why we're doing that. Now we gotta fight the first phase here, which is the fingers. This is why we have the lightning shield as well, to protect us from going all the way to the right. All right, now phase 2. Don't blink for this. That's phase 2. So that's the reason why we did that screen shift, because it gives us a slope glitch. And we can just kind of sit there and do a spin dash to get 8 quick hits. Also, time is coming up very shortly here. There's a final hit. Time is now. That's GG's. And that, my friends, is the classic Sonic trilogy. So we did Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles back to back to back in one run in just under an hour and a half. So that was actually a pretty solid run overall. I mean, there were some mistakes here and there, but I'm pretty happy with this. Yo, thanks for the GGs, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed the run. Coming up next, we have Sonic CD 2011 by Sonic Star. And that is going to do it for me. Again, my name is SuperSonic. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/supersonic underscore, or I'll put hi in the chat right now. If you want to check out more Sonic speedruns as well as Mario speedruns, you can follow me there. And yeah, that'll do it for me. Huge thank you to the RGL crew for having me, and stay tuned for the next run. Peace out.